The music box won't stop bleeding. I found it at Marion's Antiques on Caldwell Street, the kind of shop that smells like dust and dead people's memories. Marion herself looked like she'd been there since the building was new. She watched me pick up the music box with eyes that should have been a warning. The porcelain ballerina was beautiful, delicate, perfect, too perfect for the $12 price tag. Marion's hand shook when she wrapped it. She wouldn't look at me. I should have listened to that silence. I wound it the first time at 11 p.m. The melody was sweet, unfamiliar. The ballerina spun gracefully on her platform. Then I noticed the red drops, 3 of them, falling from her tiny porcelain feet onto the velvet lining. I thought it was rust, old mechanisms bleeding oxidation. But rust doesn't smell like copper. Rust doesn't stay warm. I touched it. It smeared like fresh blood. I dropped the box. The ballerina shattered against my kitchen tile, her head separated from her body. Relief flooded through me. I went to bed. At 3 a.m., the melody woke me. That same sweet tune. Impossible. I walked downstairs with my phone flashlight. The music box sat intact on my kitchen counter. The ballerina was whole, spinning, bleeding. I grabbed a hammer from the garage, brought it down with everything I had. Porcelain exploded across the counter, white shards everywhere. I swept them into the trash, took the bag outside, threw it in the dumpster, went back to bed. The melody started again at 4 a.m. The music box sat on my nightstand, pristine. The ballerina faced me this time. Her painted smile seemed wider. I drove to the lake at dawn, tied the box to a cinder block, watched it sink into dark water. 30 feet down minimum. I felt insane driving home. Insane, but free. It was waiting in my mailbox. No postage, no explanation, just there. The ballerina was facing outward through the glass. I brought it to Marion's shop. The windows were soaped over. A foreclosure notice on the door, dated 1987, 36 years ago. I checked my receipt. Marion's Antiques. Yesterday's date. But the building was clearly abandoned, decaying. I broke the window. Went inside. Dust lay thick on every surface, except one shelf, one clean circle where the music box had sat, and dozens of photographs, Polaroids, each showing a different person, holding the music box. Their faces progressed through the images, smiling at first, then worried, then terrified, then blank, empty. The final photo in each sequence showed them dancing. Actually dancing. Bodies contorted, joints bent wrong, eyes rolled back, mouths open in silent screams. I found my own photo. First in a new sequence, taken yesterday. I don't own a Polaroid camera. I never posed for this. I smashed the music box again right there in the shop. Used a brick. Pulverized it until only powder remained. I scattered the powder, threw the mechanism in separate storm drains across town. It reformed on my passenger seat during the drive home. I stopped trying to destroy it. I put it in my closet. Didn't wind it. Didn't touch it. But every night at 3 a.m. the melody plays. I don't wind it anymore. It winds itself. The ballerina has changed. Her expression shifts slightly each night. Less smile, more teeth. The blood comes from her eyes now, runs down her porcelain face like tears. She turns to, rotating without the music box being wound, always facing wherever I am in the room. I tried staying at hotels. She appears there. I drove to another state. She was in the glove compartment. Yesterday I noticed something new. A thin crack running down my left arm, starting at the shoulder, like crazing on old porcelain. It doesn't hurt. But when I move my arm a certain way, I hear a sound A tiny click, like ceramic grinding against ceramic. My joints feel different, stiffer. My skin looks paler, almost glossy. I checked my reflection this morning. My smile was too wide. I couldn't stop smiling even when I tried. Last night I woke up standing. I don't remember getting out of bed. I was in the middle of my room, on my toes, arms raised. The music box played. My body moved. Not me moving it. It moved. Spinning. Pirouetting. My bones creaking. I couldn't scream. My mouth was locked in that porcelain smile. It lasted until dawn. Then I could control myself again. The crack on my arm had spread, reaching my elbow now. I found a new Polaroid on my kitchen counter this morning. Me, smiling, holding the music box. My eyes are starting to look glassy. My skin feels hard. I can feel myself becoming delicate, becoming perfect, becoming porcelain. The music box sits in front of me now. The ballerina is bleeding from her mouth. She looks happy. Tonight I'll dance again. I know I will. The cracks are spreading faster. Soon I'll be smooth, beautiful, fragile. And when I finally shatter, someone else will find the music box. Someone else will think $12 is a bargain. Marion's antiques will appear for them. Just for one day. Just long enough. The ballerina is facing my reflection now. We have the same smile, the same glassy eyes, the same cracks beginning to show. The melody is starting. My body is rising. I'm on my toes. I'm spinning. I'm perfect.